Hello everyone, welcome. Today in this lesson we learn 125 advanced English words. You can also call these 125 words high frequency words, which are tested in the IELTS test and other advanced tests in the exams. And you can also see all these words in the newspaper, in magazines, and in books. So let's get started. The first word is abate. Abate means to decrease in force or intensity, to decrease in value or amount. Now here we have three example sentences of this word used in these example sentences. When the wind changed direction, the air grew quiet and the storm abated. The salesman could not abate the price of the automobile without conferring with the manager. Although the doctors hoped the epidemic would abate, the number of hospital admissions did not decrease. We have here number 2 word, abhor. Abhor, to regard with extreme distaste, means extreme dislike. Many people abhor handling snakes, but most snakes are quite harmless. The interior decorator abhorred the thought of painting the kitchen walls purple. After dining at the Japanese restaurant, the tourist exclaimed, "I love most Japanese food, but I abhor eating uncooked fish." Here, number 3 is acclimate. Acclimate, to adapt, to adjust. It is difficult for the human body to acclimate to abrupt changes in temperature. In this second example sentence, dogs and cats usually acclimate easily to living in a home with small children. Most zookeepers think animals acclimate successfully to a simulated natural environment. Here we have adage. Adage means a proverb, a saying. We often find out that the adage haste makes waste is true. Parents often teach their children by reciting adages such as "A stitch in time saves nine." A stitch in time saves nine. If you want to get rich, remember the adage, "A penny saved is a penny earned." Aegis. Aegis, this word is Aegis, means defense, sponsorship, a shield. In Greek mythology, Apollo, the god of the sun, carried an aegis that provoked fear in his opponents. Freedom of speech is sheltered by the aegis of the Constitution's First Amendment. Under the aegis of the Fire Department, the 4th of July Committee arranged a magnificent fireworks display. Affluent. Next word is affluent. Rich, having material wealth. Affluent means rich. The second definition is having material wealth. Some parents think their children are living in an affluent society with too many games and toys. The number of affluent people with assets of more than $1 billion has increased every year. The recent growth of the computer industry created a large number of affluent company presidents. Here we have number 7 word, alleviate. Alleviate means relieve, lessen, make more bearable, means reduce, make it lesser. Pharmaceutical manufacturers are always seeking new drugs to alleviate pain. After death in a family, counselors may be able to alleviate the sorrow of the deceased relatives. The government tried to alleviate the problems faced by the people who lost their homes during the mountain wildfire. Number 8 word is altercation. Altercation means a noisy, angry argument. Here we have example sentences. The judge cited the two liars with contempt after their lengthy altercation in the courtroom. A policeman had to intervene when two motorists became involved in an altercation after a traffic accident. During a Major League Baseball playoff game, a pitch that struck the batter started an altercation that involved players from both. Antithesis. Antithesis means opposite, contrast. Some religions teach that free will, that is our ability to determine our actions, is the antithesis of fatalism. Second example sentence is hitting below the belt in a boxing match is the antithesis of fair play. The antithesis of live Broadway dramatic theater is a television sitcom. Here we have next word, atheist. Atheist means a person who denies the existence of God, a person who thinks that there is no God in the universe. Atheist, a person who denies the existence of God. The atheist is quite different from the agnostic, who is not sure whether there is a God. During World War II, soldiers in life-threatening combat often proclaimed there are no atheists in foxholes. When the judge asked the witness to swear that she would tell the truth, the witness replied that she could not, since she was an atheist. Here you have other word, avid. Avid means extremely eager, enthusiastic. The candidate was accused of having an avid desire for personal power. High school English teachers encourage their students to be avid readers. The football team's avid approach to training resulted in a winning season. Next word is belligerent. Belligerent means a fighting attitude, warlike. This is the definition of this word, belligerent. A fighting attitude, warlike. Here we have three example sentences, the use of this word. The boxing coach urged his fighter to be more belligerent at the beginning of the match. The most belligerent television talk show guests were in favor of the war. A truce was arranged between the two belligerent nations. Benevolent. Benevolent means disposed to doing good, generous, charitable. The benevolent heat of the sun is used to supply large parts of the worldwide solar power. Mother Teresa's benevolent work in third world nations made her famous. Benevolent philanthropies have contributed millions of dollars toward cancer research. Okay, remember, benevolent means disposed to doing good, generous and charitable. Here we have also read in the example sentences. Now we have here next word. Benign. Benign means favorable, good-hearted, kind. Although there can be fierce rainstorms and windstorms and droughts in California, the weather there is usually benign. Some tumors are virulent and therefore must be treated at once, but many tumors are of a benign nature. The benign personality of the professor made him a favorite on campus. Bizarre. Bizarre means fantastically out of the ordinary. Odd. Fantastically out of the ordinary. Odd means different, means bizarre. Okay, we'll understand more this word's meaning here in these example sentences. The church entrance was decorated with bizarre figures of outlandish gargoyles. Many people believe in bizarre superstitions such as don't walk under ladders. Writers for television dramas hope to attract viewers by offering bizarre stories. New word here we have cajole. Cajole means to persuade with flattery, to coax. Means to persuade someone. Here we have example sentence for this word. In order to convince his girlfriend to marry him, the man cajoled her by using sweet words and soft tones. The candidate for mayor, a skillful speaker, cajoled the voters to vote for him. When the small child ran into the busy street, the mother sometimes cajoled and sometimes threatened the child to be careful. Candor. Candor means honest or sincere expression. Honest or sincere expression. An open mind and candor are qualities that we look for in a candidate for president. It was the professor's placid temper and candor that made him the most popular teacher on campus. A film critic must exhibit exceptional candor when writing a review of a motion picture. Okay, we have here the last word of this page, number 18 word, caustic. Caustic means extremely sarcastic, corrosive, okay. In the debate, one speaker attacked his opponent with sharp caustic remarks. Automobiles wear out quickly from the caustic effect of salt spread on icy roads. By avoiding caustic, stingingly mean humor, the television talk host was able to conduct a successful interview. I hope you will enjoy these vocabulary words here. Thank you. Talk soon.